it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of years. Of course, Juliette Labousse, being a French rider in a French team, she's going to have her eye on the Tour de France as well. But maybe there's a longer-term plan for these riders to make sure that they're both satisfied in the way that their careers go.
They're so different riders, these two, aren't they? Demi Vollering rides really high on emotion, and Anna van der Breggen is just absolute frosty ice cool, isn't she? Their temperament couldn't be more different as well.
No, but it obviously works for each of those their riders, and they would have learned over the last few years, and for Anna van der Breggen through her career that started a long time ago, what works best for them. They'll work with psychologists to really get the most out of each other, and how they deal with that pressure in a situation like this. What is going through their heads? What are they focusing on? Is it the technicalities of what they can control? Generally, that is what we were taught. Just control the controllables. So that is the way that we're cornering, the way that you're saving energy, the gear that you're in to maximize performance here.
We're running into Siena. The climb of the Via Santa Caterina will begin shortly. Is it going to be a comeback complete for Anna van der Breggen, the 34-year-old Dutch rider on the back here for the SD Works team? 62 pro wins, including Olympic gold medals, retired at the end of 2021. Demi Vollering, who took up the mantle of the greatest stage race rider of her generation. Already 46 pro wins for the 27-year-old Dutch rider. This is going to be a battle up this climb. It is one of the most iconic climbs in the world of cycling. Can Anna van der Breggen find a way to ride Demi Vollering off the wheel? Vollering, punchy, snappy, sprint, has got a great sprint in this sort of finish, has Demi Vollering. We look down at the gears here of van der Breggen. It's all about timing, isn't it?
Yeah, neither rider really putting out too much power here. You can see even for Demi Vollering, she takes this left-hand bend, and this is the start, the approach to the climb. They would have both been able to recover on that little bit of a downhill, and we are now setting up for battle.
We are indeed. This is your chasing group. Mavi Garcia just clipping off the front. She will want the third spot on the podium. Ahead of them, the two riders will be starting the lower slopes of the Via Santa Caterina. We head towards the Fontebranda gate, and as we go through the gate, then the climb up to the city of Siena on the hilltop just rears up in front of the two riders. Van der Breggen sat on the back. I feel she'll want to try and get clear. She won't want to try and bring this down to a straight sprint between the two of them.
No, you can see Demi Vollering just flicking the left-hand elbow, wanting Anna van der Breggen to come through, but she's not doing that. Demi Vollering with that front position, hugging the right-hand side of the road, so that she only needs to watch the left-hand side. She only needs to look over her left-hand shoulder here as we are coming into the Flamme Rouge, the final 1 kilometre of this year's Strade Bianche.
1 kilometre to go for Demi Vollering and Anna van der Breggen. There is the Flamme Rouge across the road. Vollering really hugging tightly to the right-hand side of the road. Van der Breggen now tightening the shoes, just gives that bow up, that dial on the shoe. Just one little turn, just to tighten them, to feel snug in those shoes. Minute 45 to the chasing group behind. Vollering just got to watch the shadows, watch of the sense the moves now of Anna van der Breggen. This is the Fontebranda gate, and the climb of the Via Santa Caterina will now start to bite.
This is where it really kicks up into those double figures, 15-16% gradient, and generally where the big moves are made, where the damage can be done. Anna van der Breggen, though, sticking firmly on the back wheel of Demi Vollering here.
We get into 15% and then levels out just a touch, and then really gets in.
Move from Anna van der Breggen.
Now van der Breggen goes left, we then swing right, and then the climb ahead. Anna van der Breggen is going to launch the move, but Demi Vollering is right on her. The climb now kicks up. Van der Breggen out of the saddle. Vollering is locked right in on the wheel. 500 meters to go. Van der Breggen just takes one glance back over the shoulder as Vollering Is she going to try and make a move before the top here? Van der Breggen's on the front. The crowds are enormous. Demi Vollering now starts to make her move. 500 metres to go. Demi Vollering starting to edge clear. Demi Vollering's got Van der Breggen on the ropes. Demi Vollering of FDJ Suez now gets to the top of the climb. If she afforded herself the opportunity to look back over the shoulder, she would see that she's cracked Anna van der Breggen. But what a ride by Van der Breggen in the comeback, and Vollering is launching herself through the streets of Siena now to the roars of the Italian crowd. Demi Vollering, the battle of the ages that we wanted. The road will now drop down and she can take the opportunity to enjoy it for the second time in her career. 150 metres to go now for Demi Vollering. This will be a moment to savour a battle royale between Demi Vollering and Anna van der Breggen. Vollering takes Strade Bianche. What a ride from Vollering. Anna van der Breggen did everything that she could there to try and outwit Demi Vollering, but you've got to say the comeback is complete. Second place for Van der Breggen. What a classic, an absolute classic of Strade Bianche, and Vollering is your winner.
He fucking did it! You proved that you are the best in best way. Hey,
What a ride from FDJ Suez today. The teammates, they did everything that they could to deliver that one.